All right, guys, it is Friday night. It's the weekend, and today we get I believe the second season spotlight for DC Dual Force. I think they started this last season. We have another one for this one, and it is Black Manta. We all knew, and there were some hints dropped from the devs and community managers about this month's season new mini set being a Aquaman themed set, because as you all know, Aquaman is out this month, which I plan on seeing, so I'll probably let you guys know how that is. So we knew it was going to be a mini set based on that, because just like they did the same thing with the Blue Beetle, and I'm pretty sure going forward with all the DC releases, they'll do a mini set the month of the release, just kind of like what Marvel Snap does with their game. So, just like last season, we wanted to give you a sneak peek of what's coming to DC Dual Force this December. The mini set theme for December is a struggle between Aquaman and Black Manta, so expect many themed cards from the ocean. By the way, I love that Black Manta art we're going to see in a second. New effects that remove cards from your opponent's decks, mill deck support, where you will be doing some new decks once this comes out next week. I'll probably talk about some theory crafting ideas I have in this little video. Might get some new sea creatures. Oh, that's awesome, because I was hoping that they would add that over time and Tyranny gets something new altogether. I can watch you die, and then I can rest. Black Manta. Let's get things off with the man himself, Black Manta. Black Manta is a ruthless mercenary who will destroy anything that gets between him and his target. Black Manta attacks. He'll dive deeper, this time targeting the enemy's player's deck. Anarchy's fifth leader offers a unique playstyle in contrast to his fellow leaders. How will you take advantage of this ferocious, vicious attack? So, Black Manta. So, I love the art. I guess you can't really preview it larger, but we will once we get in the game. So amazing art. You have Black Manta in his helm. You see Aquaman in the reflection. That's kind of badass. After Black Manta damages an enemy leader, destroy that many cards from the top of your opponent's deck, not the bottom, but the top. 3 charges. Black Manta gets +5 attack this turn, so he's going to be good with what's this called? Tactics, because the Batmobile will actually make him even more vicious with his attack. So yeah, in the future, this guy's going to get even more powerful with any kind of leader buffs, right? Comes to mind. Let's see. I think there's even magical spells too that could give him attack. So yeah, there's a lot of things you could do to help Mill. So Mill's definitely getting support, which is interesting. We'll see how he is outside of that. I think he's a good aggressive leader with an upside as well. Milling your opponent's cards are always good, even if you don't want to go to the full win con of just mill. So we'll go over this and we'll talk about some deck combos I want to use. Here we have an awesome looking little dude. So this guy should be it's a bronze 3/3, very strong card, by the way, if it doesn't get removed. Start, not end. If it was end, I think people would demand at least be a silver or more, because it's extremely powerful. Destroy 3 cards in your opponent's deck. And then this little guy, Green Wonder or whatever he is, transforms into a random destroyed gold, bronze or silver. So yeah, bronze, not gold. It's kind of hard to see. I wish I could you can't really, oh, I know, hold on. Where is the zoom thing? Let's see. Forgot where the zoom is for this. I guess it's there used to be a zoom. Anyways, I know. You have to go into this thing. We'll worry about that later. I could actually make it go, what is it called? What is it called? Into the settings of the browser itself, and that's fine. So next up, Piracy. So it's a free card. Destroy 5 cards in your opponent's deck, then get a destroyed gold card into your hand. So that's kind of good. If you get lucky, you could get a gold card. Black Manta isn't the only threat in the ocean, so we get some more Might cards, which is awesome because Might really hasn't got much love since the initial beta release, right? They've gotten a couple cards and that's pretty much it. Dolphin's a silver 3/3, so a little understated for her cost. Guard, that's pretty good. Dolphin on deploy gets +2/+2 for each friendly sea creature. Nice, let's go. I love the idea of more sea creature support. It's kind of, I think it'd be kind of a fun deck just to have, actual sea creature deck rather than just Aquaman's ability. So next up's a gold 5/5 deploy destroy. Give your sea creatures everywhere +2 power. Summon a sea creature. Very good card. Very, very good. I can't wait to play with her. Next up, Velko is so power creep, right? He basically replaces Wildcat. Goodbye, Wildcat. It was great and fun, but yeah, this card's just better. It's a bronze 2/2 Seattle. It loses 1 attack or 1 power, but deploy, give your other recruits +1/+1. So yeah, and that would Batgirl. I tell you, sweet stuff. But yeah, Wildcat's probably not going to be seen play anymore. He's just better on all accounts. See, bring more sea creature to the battlefield. Okay, cool. So do you have 5 power or more? So this guy, I'm not too sure about, because just like Blood Beetle Blood Beetle does see like play in some decks, especially like what's it called? Black Adam, because you just want 5 tech creatures for his ability charge. So, but this one here, he has aura, so that's good. It's a 5/7, decent stats. After a friendly recruit with 5 or more power is KO'd, he gets +2/+2. I think he's probably you'll probably get good value out of him when you start getting in the late game. But I don't know if he's good enough for play. We'll definitely mess around with it, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe because look what's up here where that kind of supports it. The Dead King Spectre. So sacrifice a recruit with 5 power or more and summon Trench your empty spot. So it's a good way for like get board clear. I mean, a lot of times you don't really want to sacrifice your stuff, but this is an excellent Black Adam card, because let's say you have a 5, get rid of it, bam, you get a Trench with a 5/2 guard. I mean, it's not really great stats, but it's guard. It's can do some good damage if it's not dealt with. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So you'll be able to fill up and charge your Black Adam extremely fast. So we're going to have to update our Black Adam deck, guys. This is definitely going to go in there for sure, because it really can make Black Adam even more valuable. I have a feeling Black Adam is going to be pretty prevalent on the ladder this month. And that's good. More leader options is better. And then here we go. A couple last ones. Oh, this one, though. Let's see. She's silver 4/4. Parting shot, summon a tidal wave, which is a 5/1 with rush. It dies at the end of your turn. This one is going to be excellent for control type decks. We'll have to put that in our control decks for sure. So Atlan at the end of your turn exhausts enemies in their lane. So at 5/7 is pretty decent stats. You probably would always want, obviously it can, depending on the situation, board, state, leader, charge, if Doomsday's about to go off, you have no other way to exhaust him. You might want to play it in Doomsday's lane or whatever. But normally you probably want to play this card in the middle lane to lock down not 1 but 2 potential recruits from attacking. Now, it's all situational. Sometimes you have to do the left lane, the right lane, or middle. It just depends on your board state, what's going on in the game. That's good. This is going to be a very powerful tool. And Tyranny continues to get powerful options. Let's kind of think what we do. Let's go do a little bit of a rating. Black Manta, I like him a lot. I don't know if you're going to go all in on the whole discard synergy thing with him, but You definitely, thinking Zod would be really good with him because Zod could lock down a lane. No protection is available, so you could pretty much guarantee Black Manta will hit the dome. So there's that. We'll see. We'll see. I really like him. If Mill's viable, you'll definitely see him a lot. If it's not viable, he might still see play, but you're going to have to build kind of or support him because with this guy, you have to hit the leader. I mean, if you have to trade into or remove what's it called? A recruit, that's just a waste of his full potential. So yeah, it's just going to be depending on a lot of things. I think Batman's a good candidate as well, or tactics. Not necessarily Batman, even though he's really good. Because of Batmobile, you could give him Hunter, stuff like that, so that way you can guarantee full value from his ability. And especially with it buffed, you could really, really remove a good chunk of your opponent's cards, and plus the other card synergy as well. There's not much mill synergy right now, but I think Black Manta, I think he's good. I think he'll definitely see a lot of play this month with experimentation. Will he be good long term? I think so, because I think they're going to add more support to him and more ways for him to guarantee to hit leaders. So this is interesting. It's the first time where you have a very aggressive type. All the aggressive leaders are going to want to go face. Like same thing with Doomsday. Doomsday really feels bad if you have to remove a minion, but with Doomsday, it's just 10 power, right? It doesn't have any other bonus effect. This guy, yeah, if he connects, he's going to do a lot of damage. This card, man. If it lives, it's going to be a lot of good things for you, right? The thing is, there's a lot of energy blast. There's a lot of rushers out there and stuff like that. So who knows if he's going to stick on the board more than one turn, but if he does, I still think he's good. I'll still put this in probably my like Doomsday Superman list or other Anarchy decks because it's a good option no matter what. It's a soft taunt, has to be dealt with immediately or your opponent will definitely not like that. But the only thing is he's only one trick pony because as soon as he transforms, well, then you don't have to worry about it. So it's like maybe the opponent's like, oh, if I'm going to lose 3 cards, but I mean, it's not the worst case scenario. But yeah, I think he's going to be a good card. It's good to see Anarchy have some more early game bronze cards. Will it be an issue for the? I would say if he never transformed, yeah, then he could get so much value out of it. But the thing is this. Transforming into a silver on turn 2 could be pretty detrimental to you, right? There's a lot of good silver cards, so it could be a kind of card that could potentially lose you the game, or your opponent loses the game pretty quickly. So a lot of people don't like that kind of interaction. There's really no, there's ways to stop it. You just have to have like a man bat, etc., or something to be able to deal with it. So I'm glad they made this card. Will it be a problematic card? It's possible. But again, it's a 50-50. You could either get a bronze or you could get a silver. You know, you're not guaranteed there are going to be any silvers in the top 3. Actually, it says destroy 3 cards. So yeah, it's random. There might not be a silver recruit in there for it to transform. Wouldn't it be ironic though? It destroys a bronze and turns into him again and does it all over again. It's going to be in the highlights, guys. You know that's going to be YouTube highlights. It's going to happen. Probably extremely rare. Dolphin, I think she's good. It depends on how many sea creatures you're going to have on board. Obviously, you don't need that many to be pretty good. Because if she's a silver 5/5 with guard, that's actually not bad. So all you need is really 1 to get, I think, good value out of it. Now, obviously, anything over that is just cherry on top, right? So yeah, I think she's good. I think she'll see play. The only thing is, obviously, you have to build a kind of a deck around it because you're not gonna. She definitely doesn't replace Steel and definitely doesn't replace Frankenstein in might decks. If you just want to use a guard that's cost silver, there's definitely much better options for that. But with this card, like I said, if she can get at least 1 or 2, but even 1. Sea creature, she's just a 5/5, still not as good as Steel. So yeah, you're probably going to have a board of at least 2 sea creatures or more, and we're going to have to see how reliable that is. So she's definitely a good card, or potentially could be a really good card, but I don't think, unless the deck is pretty consistent on having sea creatures by the silver turns, that it warrants her to be playable. Because the problem is, let's say it becomes kind of like a meta deck, people are going to remove your recruits anyways, most likely, so you're not going to probably get a lot of good value out of her. So she's not bad. She has a potential of high rolling, especially in the late game. If there's a lot of sea creatures on the board and bam, you put her down there and, you know, she could be like, what, an 8/8 or something like that. So then she'd be really good. So yeah, she's definitely not bad. I don't know how consistent she will be and if she'll be able to earn a spot. You know, slots and decks are very competitive. So yeah, we'll see. Definitely not bad though. I like her. This one here, though, gold 5/5. Again, this depends on how good sea creatures are, or how, you know, stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's a bad card. It definitely gives value, and it summons a sea creature. So yeah, we'll see. But again, like if you're bored, you're empty board, it's not so exciting, right? But she's kind of like. If you think about an Aquaman recruit in a way, Aquaman recruit summons after a particular end. I think it's start, right? Start of your turn, or is it end? I forget. Forgive me. Eludes me. But anyways, you know what I mean. So Aquaman recruits slower by definition. This one at least gives you a sea creature right off the bat on deployment. And plus with Batgirl, that's what I tell you. Batgirl I think is going to be good with this kind of sea creature synergy because, or cards, because look at, okay, yeah, think about it. Dolphin with, yeah. This I can't wait to do Aquaman in Batgirl. I think that'll be an interesting combo with this because again, you'll be able to get her, you know, more than a 5 if there's one creature on the board. You know, give it +4/+4, so that's actually really good value. Same thing with this with Batgirl. I mean, these get better. All 3 of these cards would really do good with Batgirl. And without Batgirl, will they be good? It's a real question. I give all your recruits again. See you later. Wildcat, excellent card. This one, after a 5-power recruit is KO'd, give. Again, how often are you wanting to just? I mean, there are sometimes you have to destroy stuff for board space. You know, I think it could potentially be good because it's a board refill on, right? So, no, sorry, not board refill, the Dead Kings. But yeah, I think, I don't know if he's going to be good enough for play though. The problem is it's situational. Situational cards tend, you know, sometimes they're great on paper, but in practice, yeah, not so much. We'll have to wait and see. We'll definitely have to wait and see. Obviously, there's synergy with you trading and your own recruits dying, but usually you want to get favorable trades as much as possible. Try to keep your board healthy and alive as much as you can. So we'll see. It probably is definitely going to see a home in something. Maybe a control deck, you know, get rid of a Superman recruit, you know, something like that. You could definitely see the potential, but we'll have to wait and see. The Dead Kings, though, is really good, especially with Black Adam, and I can't wait to update my Aquaman Black Adam list with these new cards. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then this 4/5, well, it's not a bad card. I like Siren. I think she's good, or decent. The only thing is, I don't know. I think it's good. The only thing is, again, there's a lot of competition. Will this, I guess if you're going to go hold the sea creatures route, she's probably a must include. So yeah, definitely going to do some theory crafting. I think she'll have a place because the tidal waves are pretty decent, especially for removal. And remember, guys, with Mira as well, he has excellent synergy because her tidal wave dies. He gets procced. Yeah, actually kind of think about it. I'm kind of thinking this guy's going to be pretty decent. Has synergy with Mira, synergy with Siren. So yeah, and of course, normal trading as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this goes. It's a chain ball effect that if your opponent doesn't, You could get sneaky KOs because you could get this guy buffed up a couple times. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun trying out these new cards. This guy's going to be an auto-include in every control deck. It's just such a great card. 6-7 decent stats and exhausts the lane. There's just so much control variance for control. I mean, decisions you have to make on... yeah, I really like this card. So the whole mini set, I think is really good. I think they're doing a good job in the mini sets overall. This one is going to shake up the meta. Well, the blue beetle package did shake it up a bit. Those cards are still in play. The Halloween one, I would think, had a lesser extent per se. There's only a couple cards. They just buffed Lord Death guy, so he's actually been pretty good in my post buff. So yeah, so I'm kind of glad that they're revisiting older cards and giving them buffs. But yeah, this mini set's pretty good. I think it's going to be one of the better ones released so far. A lot of fun ideas I have. General Zod and Manta for sure. Batgirl Manta 100%. And I'm going to probably do Black Manta and Batman as well. And we'll think of, but Zod, Batgirl are going to be the first two new decks I make. And then we're going to update my Black Adam and Aquaman list. And let's look at some of these from our good friend Agent Spacely. He's a really cool content creator. We highly recommend watching his streams and his videos. So Turbo Thunder. So it's Adam and Aquaman. As you see here, let's look high and play. Oh, wow. No bronze from Tyranny. Interesting. Gives me some ideas for mine. I have a lot of the bronze in for Tyranny because I like some of their bronzes are so good, but I think this is actually a good idea. See, they're putting Siren in there. So yeah, you see auto include Siren and there go. Yeah, you see, I don't think I rated this guy high enough. I think he's going to be good. Again, he's situational, requires some setup, but I don't think it's going to be that. I forgot about Mirror. I forgot about like Trench. There's a Trench Siren. There's a lot of synergies I didn't think about initially. That's why you have to kind of judge cards on the whole package and possibility for future sets for more support. So I really think he's going to be good. Yeah, I'm going to definitely try this deck as well. I have been kind of taking Sinestro out of my list because there's just not enough space, but we're going to have to probably think about doing this kind of thing. And then giving thanks has actually been pretty good for my Black Adam deck. Steve, Warlord, yeah, this is pretty much what I would... Dual Force. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. And ooh, Swamp Thing, something I've been kind of toying and putting back into the deck as well. Yeah, really good. We'll have to mess around. And then this, let's see what they have idea for Mighty Girl. Ooh, Aquaman and Batgirl. I don't see that too often. Yeah, because look at all these on deploy. Steve, Homeboy, Val, Dolphin, Queen, of course. Queen, Dual Force. Well, that's not on. That's action. Superman. Yeah, so, ooh, this gives me ideas. I never thought about this two combo before. If I did, I totally forgot about it. And then, of course, your normal tactics package. Only one Speedy, the Nerf. The Black Knight, because it has these two, which I think would have been a default. One of these two leaders combos will be really good. Let's see what they have. Utility Belt, Bluebird, Brenda, love her. Yeah, pretty much. Interesting that they don't... Oh, Mr. Terrific's excellent for this deck, by the way, because of Unending Ruin. So this is going to be definitely more of a mill deck. Piracy, Send in the Clowns, Whack-A-Man. Yeah, I can't wait to try out these. Adrian, you did a good job on your theory crafting. Some of these, I would have probably come up very similar to this. The only thing is I would have changed this a little bit. I love your idea, man. If you ever watch this video of no bronze for Tyranny, gives me ideas. Just rely heavily on your might for that. The only thing is consistency, guys. And wow, he only has a couple bronze. And the reason I don't run a lot of bronze is because I want to be able to survive. I mean, the win con for Black Adam's a win con, but you have to survive, right? So that's why I like a lot of bronze, because I want to consistently be able to contest early game, but my Black Adam takes a little longer to charge up. But we'll see. All right, guys, I really like this mini set. Let me know what you think. I think it's really going to shake up things and add a lot of fun cards to the mix. The developers, I think, are doing a good job of their design philosophy. Plus we haven't seen next week's comic, so we'll have to review that as well. But yeah, excellent stuff. This weekend I'm going to definitely record some new videos. So thinking of Black Adam, I'll probably do the Black Adam featuring the new Giving Thanks. And also, what was the other new card that just came out? Oh, the Witching Hour, which I put in my so a few of my other control decks. So I'm looking forward to next month, or not next month. It is this month, and then yeah, we're gonna have a lot of new decks to play. I'm really looking forward to Sea Creatures, guys. I'm really looking forward to putting these guys to use. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it now. I've been rambling on way too long. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye.